Hello. Today we're going to take a look at Tinkercad. It's a web-based application by Autodesk that lets you do 3D modeling, electronic simulation, and programming. It's free, it's easy to use. Let's get started. To get to the Tinkercad website, opened up a web browser and went to Google. And here I'll just type in Tinkercad. And you can see this link here, tinkercad.com. That's the link I want, so I'll go ahead and click on that. In order to access Tinkercad, you have to have an account. If you don't have an account, you need to set one up. So we'll click on Sign In. And you can see there are several different options. You can sign in with your Google ID, your Apple ID. You can also use an email account, create a password for the site. So if you don't have one, click on Join Tinkercad and it'll walk you through the setup. I personally chose to set up a username and password. I'll go ahead and sign in. So now that I've signed in, you can see that we can create a new 3D design, circuit, code block. I'm going to go ahead and click on Circuits and then create a new circuit. On the right side, you can see that there's a variety of components we can add, but this isn't the full list. To see the full list, you can click on here in this Components drop-down and then click on All. You can see that there's a wide variety of components that we can add to our circuit. We have a variety of input like buttons, potentiometers, variety of switches. We have a variety of lights we can add, motors, a variety of power options, including a potato battery, a lithium battery. That'd be interesting to see how that works. Have some breadboards, a few microcontrollers, multimeter, oscilloscope, and of course a wide variety of integrated circuits and power control, including a lot of different logic integrated circuits. In addition to the components, you'll see that there's starter circuits as well. So we'll click on All here, and you can see that there's a wide variety of circuits that are already set up for you to take a look at. I'm going to flip back to All Components and scroll down, and we'll drag out a breadboard. If you're not familiar with a breadboard, Tinkercad makes it real easy to see exactly how these connections connect to each other. For example, this row here, all of these connection points are tied together in this row, and here these are all connected. This row and this row are not connected together, but again, these connection points are connected together. You'll see here there's a minus and a plus, and this is just a reference. You can hook in whatever you'd like here, obviously, but this just helps make it easier for you to see where you've hooked up your positive and negative leads. Now this next section down here, all of these tie points are connected vertically. Now from one vertical row to the next, these are not connected, but again, connected vertically. And this next section is the same way. And then this bottom section behaves just like the top. Again, these tie points are connected horizontally, but not vertically, between these two horizontal strips. So now that we have the breadboard out, We'll add some power. Not the potato battery this time. We'll start off with the 9-volt battery. Drag that out. So this positive lead will attach to the positive rail here. Drag this over to make that more or less vertical. And then we can switch colors here. We'll choose red for the negative lead. Drag this down, straighten this out. And we'll also connect these top rails with the corresponding bottom rails. Choose green and we'll hook up our positive rails together. We'll scroll up, look for the light bulb, drag that out. And we'll connect one of these terminals to positive. Drag this over a little. And we'll change color to red and we'll connect this side to the negative side. Now we'll click on Start Simulation and you can see the light bulb is lit up. We'll click on Stop. Let's add a switch. Now let's add this slide switch in. We'll put this over here. Let's hook a positive wire from this positive terminal to here. We'll double click this wire so we can get another snap point, make it look nice. And then we'll take this lead and we'll move this over here. Again, double click the wire here. We'll make it look nice. There, so now we have a positive wire going to this part of the switch. This switch, we're going to hook over here to the light. Click on Start Simulation. You can see now we can turn our light bulb on and off. Let's add one more component. We'll add a potentiometer. We'll drag this over this way. And again, we'll add a positive and negative lead to either side of this potentiometer. So we'll start here. Now we'll change color to red. We'll put that over here. And then finally, we'll take this lead and we're going to move it from the switch over to the potentiometer to this wiper lead in the middle. We'll click on the potentiometer. We'll change this resistance to 1K and then click on Start Simulation. Now we can vary the intensity of the light. As you can see, Tinkercad is a real simple and easy to use circuit simulator. It's a lot of fun to go in and add different components and create different circuits. That wraps it up for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Stay creative.